Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. How are you beautiful souls doing this morning? I'm on my way to a McDonald's, and guess what? I can walk there. It's right across the street from the Hampton Inn here in Bakersfield. And our room was lovely. We had a great room last night. Miss T is cleaning up a little bit. We're going to come down and enjoy their free breakfast. But of course, they don't have free Coke, and Miss T's got to have a Coke. So I'm going to walk across the street here and take care of her like I always do every morning. And thought we'd chat a little bit on the way over. I grabbed a shower this morning, tried to wash off some of the sleep, but believe it or not, it's California. It is currently 6:45 a.m., a quarter till 7. That's 10 a.m., right? Almost on the East Coast. And we lost an hour coming here from Utah. So anyway, our time schedules are all mixed up. I get up early anyway. I don't know if I'm actually getting up earlier than I normally would or later. It's kind of a tricky thing. But anyway, I am walking, and it's the most dangerous area in the country, fourth dangerous, deadliest for pedestrians, because people like me right now walking in the road. Oh, I should have got my sunglasses out of the car. McDonald's is right here. So let's go in there and get Miss T her Coke. And she said she's going to come downstairs and enjoy something. They got waffles and all kind of stuff. I'm going to make a video, my follow-up review of the breakfast that they always have at Hampton Inn when I get back over there, and I'll be putting that video up. But man, the weather just feels great. I mean, 122 degrees we drove through yesterday in Baker and across that desert to get here. That's incredible heat, isn't it? But beautiful here in those mountains we just dropped out of yesterday, back this way off the 58 from the I-15, about 150 miles off the 15. You start going due west to Bakersfield. But right before you get here, I'm telling you, it'd be hard pressed to find prettier mountains than I saw, with those blonde hills and those trees. Someone was telling me they might be walnut trees or something. I don't know, but a spectacular view nonetheless. So our experience in life, these last, for me anyway, until Miss T got here, has been phenomenal. And I want to say how much I appreciate the good Lord, because I've been reading the comments, and some people, you know, I said something about the economy and the real estate and what we're going to do. And, you know, we never want to lose focus on the fact that no matter what's going on around, no matter what you read in comments, no matter what you read in papers and on your phone and what you watch on TV and all the negative stuff, folks, we always have to remind ourselves. I'm going to always remind you, and I have to remind myself, I'm speaking to myself, that every day when you wake up, the first thing you do is you seek the Lord. You look above and you ask God for today's blessings. It doesn't really matter, folks, the noise of what things cost and how much gas and the administration and the real estate market and the crazy things you read in comments and other things in the world. It really doesn't matter. I mean, that only matters if you let it matter. You know, you give, whatever you give attention to is what you're going to be thinking about. So why not focus your attention on waking up today with a smile on your face, making your bed, making your first accomplishment, cleaning your house, taking a shower, grooming yourself, and then go out there, and every human being that you meet, doesn't matter age, color, whatever, they're a creation of God. But first talk to God in the morning and say, God, let me be a blessing to somebody. Let me lift somebody's spirits. It's going to make you feel good, folks. It's going to make you feel really good. And guess what? When you do something like that kind to one of God's children, he treats you well. You're like being a parent too. You're like being a brother and sister to someone. They may not need money. They may just need a kind word. They may need, think of all the people that are unhappy that have millions of dollars. It's not about the money, So kindness is what our country needs. It isn't a new president. It isn't a new administration. It isn't new laws. It isn't anything. It's just love. God says that the most important commandment of all is love. And I'm telling you right now, I haven't been the most loving person for my entire life. I'm not the most loving person on every single day of the week. But I catch myself because I've been more cognizant of living a life and seeking God. I quit the drinking a couple of years ago. I value Miss T. I value my friends. I value the things that I've been able to possess. I value the success that I've enjoyed with YouTube. I value the monetary gains that's provided me. I am happy about all of those things. And guess where they all come from? One source, and that is a blessing from God. So, the bottom can change tomorrow, but I'm still going to be seeking God first. I'm still going to be kind. I'm still going to try to do for others the best that I can. And I'm telling you right now, folks, if you do nothing else, if you just listen to those words, and if you just go out today and make a difference, just think if we all did that. Just think if we were in heaven here and everybody was just kind to each other. Everybody was always friendly. What a life that would be, right? No more road rage, no more nasty comments, no more nastiness on TV, no more of that. Okay, a lot less of it, I should say. We're always going to have it. But let's start seeing an increase in kindness. Let's start paying it forward. Buy someone a cup of coffee at McDonald's or a sandwich. Lift someone up in their spirits. Do something for somebody. Cut their grass. Ask them if you can pick something up for the store. You're going into Walmart, you see I got it. You see somebody with a shopping cart and they're not going to return it to the buggy cart thing, offer to take it for them. Put it in there. Do kindness. Be like a servant. That's what Jesus did, He washed people's feet. And one of the disciples said, "Oh, no, you're not going to wash my feet. God forbid. You are God. You are Jesus. You can't wash my feet." He says, "Unless I wash your feet, you won't be inheriting all these blessings." And he said, "Oh, well then, wash my head, my whole body then." And so, you will get a big reward. You will be blessed abundantly if you do the right things. So many people choose to do the wrong things, or they're too lazy, or they got it in their head that you need to be mean or racial or have opinions about things. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, first of all, let's talk about this politics thing. Don't you folks know that schmuck in the office, no matter which schmuck they put there, is an appointed figurehead? They were just a regular schmuck before they became the president. They were just some schmuck that worked as a politician in the government. They're not the smartest man on earth just because they got voted president. They don't get in there because they are a genius and they're going to figure out and solve all of our problems. They're just a man or a woman. Don't you understand? They're not magical. They're just people. And most of them are rotten to the core because they've been rotten ever since they got into politics, because they're all the same rats with different heads. Folks, the people running the show are behind the curtain. The people you don't even know. I don't know who it is either, but I'm telling you, it ain't them. And they don't have any say. And if they really try to have any say, they just come to them in the dark of the night and say, "Stop doing that or you're going to go away. We're going to get you out of here." Believe me, folks, it's not them. They have nothing to say with anything. It's all lip movement. It's all foolish. It's all magic tricks. It's smoke and mirrors. The only thing you got that you don't have to worry about any of that out here. We have a beautiful world that was created by God. This beautiful videos I've been showing you guys of these mountains and what I'm going to show you today. That is real. That is created by God. This is earth. This is reality. And how you experience it is by first seeking the Creator that brought you all of this. Not these people walking around out here that are trying to usurp values and changing your mind about all of these different things, ways to think about me, you, others, the world, countries, other races. Don't listen to that noise. They're lying to you. They're scamming you. They're trying to, it's a means to an end for them, folks. The only thing you got to do, it's so simple. God says the most important one is love. You simply love. You simply be nice. I know you can't do it all the time. I can't do it all the time. We're human beings. We put our pants on one leg at a time. Even Johnny Vegas, that sweetheart, he has a bad day, I'm sure. I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, come on. Look at the expression of love that is in our community. Look at the words that people write, and I'm not talking about those 3 with 50 accounts. I'm not talking about them. They're lost souls, man. Maybe one day they'll figure it out. Maybe they'll listen to this video and it'll finally hit them. All the other ones that I've said and talked like this, it doesn't seem to affect them. Sometimes people get a hardened heart, folks, and they're just dark inside. They've got mental issues, drug issues. I don't know what their problems are, but only God can help them. I can't help them, and I don't want to try to help them. I'm going to leave that up to Him. Let Him sort them out. But I'm going to stay focused on one thing, and that's Him. And then my family and my community and my fellow human beings. And by doing that, I'm a blessed person. It doesn't matter how much more I achieve, how many more subscribers I get, how much money I make. Nothing matters anymore. As long as I'm breathing in and out and I'm healthy and I'm able to experience this world and all the goodness in it, and I have this feeling of enthusiasm and happiness with the ones that I'm with and the ones that I get to meet, it don't get any better than that. If it does, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm crushing it.